You are not successful because you are afraid to die. That's what a 8-figure, 9-figure coach told me in California when I went to visit him. And basically, I asked him, like, what's the secret? What for some people it's easy to make money, and for other people it's like hell. So basically, he told me, it's just because you're afraid to die. And I couldn't understand it at first. I was like, why? Like, everyone is afraid to die, right? Of course. I was like, are you? Yeah, let me ask you, like, do you want to die? No, right? I don't either. So I asked him, like, I don't understand, like, so I shouldn't be afraid of death? And he told me, okay, the thing is, if you remember, like, you are we are human beings. We used to be in tribes, like thousands, millions of years ago. And the person who starts standing out, the person who, it's becoming different, special in the tribe, they will catch the attention of the alphas in the tribe. The alphas are the alpha, beta. The betas are the low value people, and the alphas are the high value people, the leaders of the tribe. So these alphas would catch these, spot these people that were like standing out in the tribe, and they will evaluate, like, hey, I think they are standing out a little bit too much. Let's kick them out. And they die. Because if you are not in the tribe, you die. Or like you get killed. Yeah. So if you are in a beta, like if you're not successful right now, that's what he said, it's because you're in a beta mental state, like in a beta mindset. And you feel like if you stand out, if you start making a lot of money, if you start succeeding in, I don't know, dating, the alphas will get mad at you and they will kick you out. Yeah. So at that moment I was like, wow, like, okay, like, so, but we are not living in that, like, we have like evolution, man. Like, we are better people right now. Like, and he told me, okay, you're not understanding, Ashton. The thing is, like, our brain hasn't evolved since then. In order to evolve, it takes millions, thousands of millions of years. So he told me that, and I was like, wow, like, I understood, like, why they call it that, that reptilian brain, right? Like, it's like, okay, so the reptilian brain, the one that has, all the emotions, and like, that's the brain, that's the part of the brain that is like in touch with these social dynamics that we don't see, right? We cannot see it. We just, for example, like, I experienced that. I went through a lot of bullying when I was in elementary school, I remember, and it was because I've always changed schools. My parents would change. I would stay 2 years in school, then change to another city, and I was always a different kid. I'm not saying I'm special, like, you're saying you're special. No, it's just, my behavior, my clothing, it would be different. So they would say, like, hey, this guy is different. I remember I suffered a lot of the bullying here at school, and I would manage that in a way, like, I would repress myself, like, okay, I'm not standing out right now, I'm not going to stand out, like, okay, it's for the best. Like, your brain tells you, like, it's for the best, let's not stand out, like, don't be charismatic, because I used to be like a loud kid, and then afterwards it was really difficult for me to speak out or speak really louder, especially because I'm a singer, and when I would sing at first, I would sing like, hey, well, when I found my thing and I no trouble, and people would say, bro, like, just sing like louder, and to me, I was singing loud. So it's because I was conditioned that way. Like the tribe, my classmates, the tribe would say, shut up, or don't do that, and they used to hit me, and I would like adapt my behavior to not get killed, in the tribe. So many people do that. Most people do that. Yeah. And that not only affects you in your social life when you grow up, but like that affects your business, the business wise, your dating wise, health wise, that affects you. So you need to be aware of those social dynamics. Otherwise, you will be really like, you will have to push through. I did myself. I did myself, and it's like, I remember when I started like making around $30,000 per month. To me, it was like a huge success, right? It was like, yes, like. But then subconsciously, I remember I would get stressed out, like, and it wasn't that stressful now that I see it, like, because I had employees and stuff, like, but it was not very stressful. But like unconsciously, my brain was trying to protect myself. Your brain wants the best for you. Okay, don't forget about it. Your brain is not the enemy, but your brain wants to protect you. And if unconsciously you keep thinking, you are in the beta state, saying like, yeah, I like, this is bad, like, yeah, you shouldn't stand out, or otherwise the tribe will kill you. If you're constantly in that beta state, yeah, you, even if you push it through, because I pushed through, like, I was like, fuck everything, fuck inner work, just hustle, and like, and I kept like grinding, getting clients and working. But like, even I would work only 4 hours, 5 hours per day, and I was still feel like that constant stress. I couldn't sleep, like, and I had to process that a lot. I had to process it, like, with a series of meditations and stuff. Like, I fixed it finally, but the way to fix it is not motivation, not discipline. It's not like psychedelics. It's not like some people say, oh, if you're stressed out, just go run, just go for a run, and that's it. You will not think. When I run, it's because I don't think anything and I feel so good. The problem with running is that running of any type of exercise that like cardio, right, is like, it's a way of coping. If you haven't processed your emotions, if you haven't processed your trauma, it's because when you run, it's just you repress all the trauma, all the thoughts. It's like, bah, and you are like, yeah, in your happy place, right? Like, right. And then when you stop running, it's just again, like, all the trauma, the thoughts repressed, come on, like, again, like, and then you are like, I cannot sleep, or like, I'm so anxious, I need to run. But that's coping. I'm not saying, now people will say like, I'm anti like cardio or running or jogging. No, like, running is great if you are coming from a place that you are already like working on yourself, right? Because people don't work on themselves. So what I'm saying right now is like, you need to achieve that You need to break out of that beta state. Now, I have some tips on the external. On the external, what I do is just this is a fun one. Like, for example, I try to disrupt it in any meeting with friends. I'm doing it right now. I have my shirt, my t-shirt is like inside out. You can notice here, these things. And people always it's like the Matrix, okay? Like when Neo goes to the Matrix, when Neo gets unplugged, and then he goes to the Matrix again, infiltrated, and he talks to any NPC in the Matrix, and the NPC starts becoming like the agent, like Smith, So and start attacking him, right? So that same shit happens to me whenever sometimes I love wearing Crocs, for example. I go to like a friend's place and I go with Crocs. And especially here in Peru, which is not normal. Like everyone is like wired like you should wear these shoes and jeans, and that's it. Like jeans and a t-shirt is like, they are very like if you see something different, they are gonna become like the Agent Smith. Like, why you're doing that? You need to change that. No, like you need to. So every time I wear this my t-shirt this way, they are like, why you do that? Like, no, like stop doing that. That will trigger a lot in them, but also a lot in you. So that's a trick that I do. Of course I do it because it's fun, and of course because I hate to feel this in my body. However, I do it because I feel like when you get triggered, you can address it's like that social conditioning, the energy, of the social conditioning that wire you, program you to be this way. So you break the mold, you break it. It's like a disruption. So when you do that, you just remain grounded. Remain grounded. Don't try to, oh yeah, like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm so dumb. I'm sorry. No, don't do that. Just remain grounded. Like, yeah, I like it this way. Or just don't say anything. Just laugh. Like, sure. But it shouldn't get under your skin. So that's the first tip, and this is powerful, eh? Like, anything that you like, and it shouldn't be only in clothing, like it can be in your way of talking. What if you start talking in an accent, in your friends, they will, I swear to you, they will, it's like the human brain is wired in a way that they don't want you, they don't want you to be different, and I'm not saying this to, be special. No, this exercise is with the purpose of triggering yourself. So you trigger yourself, like, how people are reacting to me. Can I be grounded? So that will create imagine like roots under the ground. Roots. And these roots, they will become strong, So you will be like a more like, because for example, celebrities, I mean, like, they can dress the way they want. Why is that? It's because he's that person is a celebrity, that's a musician, that's an artist, that's an actor. They can like dress the way they want. Yeah, but like, why not you? It's because the society has This, that's what I'm saying, is that these social dynamics are very subtle. You don't question them, right? Oh yeah, that's an artist, that they can dress whatever they want. But when you dress a different way, people are like, why are you dressing like that? No, like change. For example, I remember like last year I went with my cousins. We had like dinner, like I think it was in Thanksgiving, and I had like a jean shirt, like a shirt, like a jean shirt, and with some weird circles. It was kind of funky and like 70s style, like hippie, like symbols, circles, the moon and stuff, like the space. And I did like all the it had like a zip and all this, like super weird. And the zip I put it under here, I did it just to okay. Let me be honest. I love triggering people a little bit, but also it was to trigger myself, to practice, to be grounded. Okay, so I went like all the way up, and I remember people were like my cousins, especially one of the let's say the alpha. Okay, he was really triggered. Like he was, man, what? Why are you doing that? He was the most triggered. Like, why are you doing that? You need to just it's like a weird shirt, and you are in here. No, just put it down. Put it down. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got a little bit triggered as well. I got a little bit like mad. A little bit like was getting me mad. Like, bro, like just stop. Everyone started saying the same. Everyone started saying like, yeah, I think he's right. You should put it down. You should put it down. I remained grounded, just eating my food, just laughing and saying, and change the topic completely. So that will help you remain grounded. Like you are like, remember, you are the person. You are in your own movie. Okay, you don't need to explain anything to anyone. Like literally. And like I remember one thing in that dinner, I was like I was like thinking, wow, like it's interesting how like people are conditioned to see you in a way. People are projecting a lot. They project, and they want to see like their brain goes crazy when you are started becoming different, like really different. You're like standing out in the tribe, right? So that's the tribe. That's like your friends, your family. That's the tribe, and you need to learn to stay grounded, because not only that, like for example, let's say that I would like, okay, I put it down. Okay, don't worry, guys. I put it, the zipper, down. Like, okay, guys, is this better? Is this better, guys? Like, do you like it right now? Do you like it now? Like, that's like, no, like that's the sign that you are not grounded in your reality. You are your reality. You are your temple. Is your sacred temple. This is your sacred temple, and you are your reality. You assert your own reality. Okay, so that's one of the ways, external ways, to be in the alpha state. It's called alpha, but I don't want to say dominant, because I don't want to say like, hey, like I'll dress the way I want, shut the fuck up. I don't want to be that. Like, I don't want to say that you need to be overly dominant and like to insult others, to disrespect others. No, like that's on the mainstream, the macho alpha. No, I'm saying like positive dominance, like, hey, like, I'm this way. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Like, it, like changing the topic or laughing, just like, but you don't like to achieve this. You don't even need to try. Don't try to not be beta. I know it sounds kind of weird. Like, the less you try, and alpha doesn't try. Remember that. Don't try. Just don't try. Just the other thing is like because you will get triggered. Okay, you will get triggered when you do this exercise. For sure, you will. People are staring at you, and people like your friends or your family say, "Hey, why are you doing that? Hey, why are you doing that?" Or making jokes, right? Hey, immediately you are coming. You came here with this attire, and you will get mocked. Okay, but like change your this is the next step. Change your mindset from competitive to collaborative. It's like a frame. Like change it. Like a switch. And imagine you are in a all of them are your all. Imagine, just reframe it. They just want to have fun with me. That's it. Oh, they just want to have fun with me. They're helping me to have fun, to raise my vibe, like to be like okay, like, and you joke around, just keep joking, the more they tease you, just keep joking. Don't get don't let the comments, the jokes get under your skin. Never. The moment you do, like, it's game over. Just you need to just like, and that's the external side, right? Get triggered. You need to get triggered. You need to be. If you don't want to dress, you can start like posting something on social media and see how people react. So in the inner side, and this is important, like you need to do the external exercise and the internal, the inner work. The inner work is, I know it sounds like kind of like, oh, you're like doing this, like that's woo woo and stuff, like, but no, meditation is a lot like meditation, like meditate, like start. One thing that I start doing is just, okay, I set alarms on my phone. Let's say daily alarms, 5 days. Sorry, the 5 days a week, 5 times per day. Morning, afternoon, evening, at night. Like, I put alarms where I like, when I put the alarm, like I put like a ringtone, and when the alarm goes off, I breathe. I started with 5 seconds. And I started like feeling all my body. What's the sensations in my body? What I'm feeling it. I would see my hands, like to be in the present, Then I went up to 10 seconds. And then 15 seconds. And then more. Then until like I could do, you would feel it like, okay, I think I can do 1 minute. Do you do 1 minute? Until like, I don't know, you start meditating, This is like a practice of active meditation. Like kind of active, it's like just you're in the present. Whatever you don't judge, just whatever you see, whatever you see, like that will help you a lot, like tons, to get grounded, to be like, because what people are lacking nowadays is just presence. They are not like, what is like funny is just, I'm right now, I'm at my parents' home in South America, And there is something called presence. Oh, that person has presence. Oh yeah, look, he has some good presence. And well, here it means attractive. Oh, the person is attractive. Yeah, he has presence. Yeah, yeah, handsome, or that girl is like has such a good presence. So presence is attractive in real life, not in the only like uh, Spanish, term. Presence is really like attractive. And the way to achieve this presence is just getting grounded. Nobody wants to be with someone. Nobody wants to look up to someone who is not the hero of their own movie. Who is like, oh yeah, you know what, like I did, like, oh yeah, like I put the zipper down, like yeah, here, like yeah, like is this okay? Okay. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to will be like even if they, what is funny is just the people mocking you, the people like that is like trying for you to be the same as them. They're testing you. It's a gift. When they tease you, when they mock you, it's just a gift. They are sending you, imagine they are sending you a test to see if you can approve the test, if you can pass the test. They're just throwing at you like a test. And then you need to be like, okay, what do I do now? And I know like there is some techniques, there's a books, these old school like books about social dynamics where they say, yeah, you need to do this, agree and amplify, yeah, say agree. Oh yeah, it's like the zipper because something happened here. That works as well. I'm not against it. However, your energy, even if you don't say shit, even if you don't say nothing, if you say, just see them and keep eating. Okay, this is good. Or just change the topic. And how was your weekend? Oh yeah, really good. Just that. Just you pass it. Passing the test is easy. It's just being you. Okay, it's just being you. However, the fact why I'm telling you that you need to really like do both. Trigger the exercise, the external exercise where you get triggered in purpose. You get triggered. Is because you need to get you need to get mocked. You need to get teased. Because trust me, there's gonna be times where you like someone is gonna throw something at you, and it's gonna be really like they will try to humiliate you. I'm not talking about your friends or family. I'm talking about, for example, you are in a venue, in a bar, you are like on the street, and someone approaches you, or you are with your partner, and someone approaches your partner, how would you react? That's what I'm saying. But like, still, you need to be grounded there. You need to be like, you know what? This is me. They will mock you. They will tease you. They will throw shit at you. But like, and like, as I said, like, this is the key to success. This is the key to success. It's not like pushing through. It's not like discipline. It's not like work ethic. It's important, okay? Okay, trust me. Like, it's good. Okay, be disciplined. Have work ethic. But if you want to like exponentially like go to the next level, if you want to really like if you feel like, fuck man, I'm stuck here, like I'm making like $2,000 per month, $5,000 per month, $10,000 a month, and I know if you know really like something is holding you back, like, okay, then ask yourself, like, okay, what's the fear behind it? Ask yourself, like, what's the fear behind it? Okay, and you will soon realize, like, okay, it's just a tribe. Like, if I stand out, the tribe will kill me. Okay. That's why, like, the only way to do it is just switch to collaborative frame, to a collaborative mindset. I know many people like saying like, hey, like you need to do this and you need to do that and this technique to get money of manifestation and stuff. Okay, that might work, like manifestation. Like, I believe to some extent manifestation works. However, at a core, you need to feel like your brain needs to know that if you stand out in the tribe, nothing will happen to you. You need to reach that point, like, where, like, okay, like, I want to make 30K now. I want to make 50K. I want to make 100K now per month. Okay. And you need to, like, it's like a kid. Like, it's like when you're a kid and imagine they give you like a lot of toys and you are like in a playground and you are like, it's your world, right? And you go there and bam, like the same, you need to feel that way. Like, hey, I want to expand my business. I want to do this. I want to pursue this dream. I want to travel to this. Okay, I can go there. I want that partner. Okay, I will go after that partner. You need to get to a point where you are like that, unstoppable. That makes you unstoppable, literally. And that's what the secret, man. Like, the secret, the magic. If you want like a magic pill, just like let this land. Like, be that alpha person in the tribe. Another trick that I see that the coaches, I work with many like successful like millionaires, billionaires coaches in California, is that, and I didn't understand why, but now I understand why. Like, is because they are so successful because they get a mansion, they buy a mansion. I think Tai Lopez did this, just did this. And like, by the way, he's a cool guy. I talked to him but only for 30 seconds, 40 seconds via Zoom. We had like a Zoom meeting, and he's so like, because I was offering my, I have an agency, a marketing agency, so I was offering my services. Nice guy. Anyways, these guys buy mansions and they establish their business there with the teams and stuff. Why is that? And they throw parties. Why is that? Because they are telling the brain that they are the alphas. And I was like, that's why they do it. Many of them, they have a mansion, like they do parties, often, and they just tell their brain like, okay, I'm in charge here. And of course the staff knows, like, okay, they're in charge. Everyone knows he's in charge. So that feeds the brain, changes the biochemistry, brain chemistry. That changes the brain chemistry of them, and then they are like, not only that allows them to make more money, but they don't get sick. Why? It's because according to evolutionary psychology, if you are the alpha in the tribe, you will not allow yourself to get sick. So these alphas in a tribe, and I've seen this in coaches, in family members, like in France, that they are like the head of the family, or the head of the community, or the head of, the head of the tribe. They don't get sick. It's so like interesting. Like, they don't get sick because their brain is telling them, okay, if you get sick, your community is done. Like evolutionarily speaking, yeah. If you're in a tribe thousands of years ago, and like the alpha of the tribe dies, I'm sorry, but all the tribe is done. So that's a mechanism of the nature, like a gift from nature, that gives to you, like, you know what, you are the alpha now, and if you are the alpha, you will not get sick. That's so interesting. Like, and I've tested this with family members that are leaders, like friends that are leaders, the coaches that are leaders in their community. So yeah, I mean, like, I'm not saying this just because, like, you need to be successful. No, it's just, if you wanna live longer, be the alpha. If you wanna have like the perfect partner that make millions of dollars. Yeah. If you wanna have the health, like the healthiest lifestyle, be the alpha. Change. And now again, I'm not saying like, yeah, like he's saying that you be the alpha, like the toxic, this toxic masculinity and stuff. Like, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking in purely evolutionarily, like in evolutionary psychology. If you are the alpha, if you are the leader of the tribe, you will achieve whatever you want. Like, well, there you have it. I hope you like this video. If you like it, just like it, subscribe, and see you in the next video.